Who is PY Music Promotion, you may ask? In today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all about me, my personal self, why I started music promotion, and what do I plan on getting out of it. So, I am a kid, 14 years old, and pretty much I had a very strong bond with music. Like, pretty much I started promoting music at the age of 13. And it all started when I had found a song by a rapper I know. His name is 721 Gusto. Y'all should check him out. But pretty much I really like that song. It's called Yes Sir. I really like that song. And I was like, Grant, couldn't you just like promote music? And that's where it all started, bro. Like, for real. Ever since I found that song, my whole life changed. I started getting tons and tons and tons and tons of followers back to back on Instagram. Some from rappers, some from like absolutely famous people. Like, I've even got Kai Cenat to view my story. And Gideon. Y'all know these two people from YouTube, Spotify. Well, Gideon ain't on Spotify, but yeah. Pretty much, I love this one song so much where I decided to start music promotion. And I started at 13, which I already said. But before then, I did not have like such a strong bond with music. Like, I started listening to Post Malone, all that, blah, 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 blah. Pretty much just playing Fortnite to it. And next thing you know, slowly become a bigger love for music. Well, I get to the age of 13, I find his song, and I'm like, dang, this is a good song. Then I start music promotion. I start out with like 100 and something followers, because I had already had personal followers on my personal account. Then I changed the name to Python Promotes Music. I decided to start everything on Instagram. And I started out with 100 and something followers. I make a few posts sharing like all the music stuff. I shared some starting out with Kill. He's another good rapper. Then I went to 721 Gusto. And then it went all the way up to Samad Savage. Next thing you know, those three people actually find my stuff. Like, first it comes out with 721 Gusto actually liking the post. And then a few minutes later, Kill likes the post that I had shared with his song, Roaring 20s. And then Samad likes it. That's three people that I thought would never even see my stuff. And then next thing you know, I actually get a DM from 721 Gusto, and he's like talking about like, thanks for the support and everything. And it's almost my birthday, like sooner or later, like a few months later. Next thing you know, he actually tells me happy birthday. That absolutely made my day, bro. That actually made my day. And pretty much, I've been going like blast off from there. Ever since those three people have seen my stories and stuff, I got like a few more followers and all that. Next thing you know, I'm at like 500 followers. 500. And pretty much, I have been like promoting music from even other rappers that like I don't even know you. Like, it went from Kill, Samad, 721 Gusto to G2 Genesis, Kai Cenat, and other people that ain't even famous. Like, for example, how about I promote Baby Boy the Prince is what I'm saying. He was famous. Like, he had like 100 million views on his song, The Way I Live. The one that goes like, this is the way I live. Yeah, that song. Some of y'all may know that song. Well, I share his song on my story, and I even add it to my highlights. with a bunch of other songs I promoted with a bunch of other rappers. Next thing you know, he actually sees the story and he likes it. And I'm like, bruh, you're telling me a guy that used to be famous, like famous as hell, and still is kind of famous, likes my shit? Like, I'm like, what? And he actually sends me a DM and I'm like, bruh, I was just playing your song and stuff. And pretty much, he said, thanks for the support or whatever, something like that. And pretty much, we became really good friends. Really, really good friends. Like, I started promoting his shit, and he even started sharing my stuff to his stories with, like, tons of followers. He has, like, 20-something K. Actually, more than that, I think. I think he has about 40K. Well, he was sharing my stuff to, like, thousands of people, which was actually helping me grow as well. So, the music promoter gets promoted. Boom! That's where everything skyrockets. The more they share stuff, that's where I start getting bunches and bunches of followers into my account. And I'm like, bro, there ain't no way this ain't body. Well, now I'm at 1.8K followers. Almost about to hit 2K. And I done got like thousands of posts at that point. And I've been like following people, like hundreds of people. Next thing you know, I'm going on Samad's account and I followed over 200 people he follows. That brought me so many follow backs. Like, it's unexplainable. Like, I was actually able to get about 2K from that. And then, right now I currently have 2.1 something K. And pretty much, I started blowing up. I've been going viral, bro. I started making reels with comedy shit. Like, for example, I be sharing people's posts with comedy in it, sharing rap stuff. Some of the comedy ones been getting a bunch of views. Like, for example, there was this one where I posted where this funny ass Mexican dude, he works at my local San Jose restaurant. I ain't from San Jose, I'm from South Carolina. But pretty much, there's a restaurant in Camden, South Carolina. It's called San Jose. They have one dude in there. He is funny as freak, bro. He brings a lot of customers to that restaurant, bro. I shared his shit. Next thing you know, I'm getting thousands of views on his post. And so, I didn't want it to completely be like I didn't want to steal his content. I told people to check him out and like go check out the restaurant and stuff. Like, I'm not actually like stealing his content or whatever. Like, so I shout this guy out and I share stuff. I'm getting like 70 or 90 likes, and then next thing I'm getting like thousands of views on that one post. Well, I end up bringing back hundreds of followers from that post also, about 200. And that's what got me to where I am now, 2.1K and something. I have lost some followers on the past, but like not on Instagram, only on Twitter, because on Twitter my account got hacked once. Like my big, like main account, it had got hacked. Like one of my friends had sent me a link. And he had also got hacked. It was like some follow bot thing. I thought it was real. I wasn't sure if it was real. I just wanted to like try it and see what it would do. Like, I wasn't sure what follow button was at the time. All I knew is it just gave you followers. Well, I tried it. Next thing you know, my account gets logged in and it's sending that same exact link that's been hacking the people to all of my friends. And I'm like, holy shit. What am I going to do? Like, how am I going to explain this to everybody? Because not everybody has my notifications on. I can't just, like, tell them through a post. I had to go through every individual DM and say, bro, don't click that link. My account was hacked. Bro, don't click that link. My account was hacked. Bro, don't click that link. My account was hacked. I had to copy the same message to everybody and tell them my account was hacked and not to click that link. Well, some people didn't absolutely understand why that link was sent. They thought I sent it. And that's where things started getting bad. I was starting to get cussed out. And I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, I did not send that link. God knows the truth. I did not send that link. No. And I don't want you to click it either. And next thing you know, I'm blocked by this guy. And I'm like, what? What did I do? I have to go on a whole nother alt account. Specifically the one that I use to share Andrew Tate stuff. And I follow him. And I'm like, bro, why'd you block me? I did not intend for you to get hacked by that. And I was saying not to click that shit. Well, thankfully, he actually took it as a good apology. Because I was actually meaning that from the bottom of my heart. I would never even scam y'all. I would never even attempt to scam y'all. I'm not a person who wants money. The only time I would want money is if I earn it myself. That's how you become a millionaire. You earn it yourself. You start out with a big old plan. You join the real world by Andrew Tate. Next thing you know, you're earning thousands on top of thousands. You're earning lots of money. And pretty much, I went full on out, like just spamming like people. Like, I'm just like, don't click that link, don't click that link. My hands were hurting by the end of the day. And some people I even forgot to tell. And I had lost them as a friend too. Life can sometimes be hard, guys. But I just want y'all to know, no matter what age you are, no matter what people think of you, don't listen to them. Be yourself. And do you. That is absolutely what I've been doing. And I've been working out like pretty much like every day. I used to have bad anger issues, guys. I'm not gonna lie about that. I used to have bad anger issues. I started supporting Andrew Tate. I started getting more faith in my life. And I started actually thinking more positive. And I've even been getting along with my dad more than I usually do. Next thing you know, I become the best I can be. That's where I don't stress about things no more. Like, I absolutely lost my anger issues, bro. Like, I used to have bad anxiety of heights. Like, I could not climb up a ladder without even, like, being like, but pretty much, I could not climb a ladder without just shaking and being freaking scared to death. I could not go on the hotel balcony without, like, being, like, very, 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 very scared. Next thing you know, the other day, I was at the beach. There's this ride called a slingshot. Pretty much it's like a big old giant V, and you're in the middle of that V. And it'll shoot you up with a big bunch of pulleys, and then it'll shoot you down, and then pretty much you do, like, a bunch of flips and stuff, and then go back down. Well, I never thought I would try that thing a day in my life. Next thing you know, I actually felt like I could do it. The anxiety medicine is helping me out. I'm over here with a good old friend of mine and a brother-in-law, Bobby Johnson. He grew up with a very known rapper, actually, called Moray. He grew up with him. He even has his name mentioned in his song Quicksand. Well, me and Bobby, we actually decided to ride that thing. Well, when I got on the ride, I did not make a face at all. I literally killed that sucker, bro. I absolutely killed it. Like, I'm up here like hundreds of feet in the air. Next thing you know, I'm just like, and next thing you know, Bobby's beside me, and he's like, woo! He's trying to scream to cover up like his fear, bro. Yeah, he even like said it to me, bro. Like, and I was like, bruh, there ain't no way I'm doing this. Well, I did it. The only part where I started like getting a little bit scared, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it was that part at the very top where it just feels like your soul's leaving your body. You're just like freaking like one spot. You're in one spot, just sitting there in the mid-air, 100 feet above. And it takes your breath out you too. Well, I'm up here 100 feet in the air, and I'm looking right at the ground. Like, all I see below me is 20-foot tall buildings, like 100-foot tall buildings. And we're 100 foot above the ground. And now I'm like, am I gonna die? And pretty much, that's where, like, I could not breathe. And that was the worst part about the ride. But everything else, it was super fun. I absolutely killed that thing. I wasn't going to do it at first, but when my dad said he was proud of me, I just knew I had to do it, bro. My whole freaking thing, like my whole freaking plan was to make them proud. And I didn't want to let him down, so I did it for my dad. I did not do it because it was fun. I did not do it to try something new. I did it to make my dad proud. And that's what I did. That's why I did not make any faces, because I knew I made the person that I never did get along with before proud for once. I used to act up. Not gonna lie, I used to act up hella much. Well, he would get on me for acting up, and then that's where things would escalate into an argument. Next thing you know, my childhood's fucked. Well, we actually start getting along together. And that is like the best moment of my life, because usually I'm like, why do we always have to argue? Like why? And pretty much I'm getting along with him, and I'm actually being way more happy than I am. I'm praying. I'm like putting my faith into like seriousness. Like I'm not just like saying I believe in Jesus. No. Like I'm saying I believe in Jesus. I can perform miracles in the name of Jesus. And I can pray at any time for anything I need in the name of Jesus. Yeah, and pretty much I've been taking my faith seriously, and that's where I started, like music promoting, all that, getting along with my dad, making apps, getting them on Google Play and shit. And if y'all want to know how I make the apps, first, I get my dad, I convince him into putting his ID on Google Play console. It is allowed. You can, as long as the parent agrees with it. So you have to put your ID to verify the age or whatever on Google Play console in order to create a developer account, which lets you, like pretty much you could permanently create apps now after you do that. And it's a $25 fee. He ended up paying it for me, and that really, like I was almost into tears. That made me so happy. That made me so happy, because that like could actually expand my music promotion, actually get me known. Well, pretty much, he does it for me, and I go up there and hug him, tell him I love him and everything, and then I go over there and make my apps. This is how I make my apps. I first make a site using Google Sites. I design it, make it look all nice and shit, add links to people's Spotify's, all that good stuff, add links to my socials, and then I publish the website. And then I go to another website called webintoapp.com. And pretty much I will put the URL of the website I just made, and it will give me an APK file in a folder like with the AAB file, which I could then upload to Google Play Console, which would then I would fill out a bunch of stuff, which takes ages, not gonna lie. And it will then be reviewed by Google Play, and then next thing you know, it's on the Play Store. Anybody with an Android phone can download it. Boom. Next thing you know, I'm having like apps out there to millions of people, and I'm already getting some downloads on them. Blowing up like crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it doesn't only get just hosted on Google Play, it also gets hosted on the Webinto App website, which other people can find it there. And I've already gotten 25 downloads on this other app. One of my first apps. It was PY Music Promotion. I had 25 downloads on that one. And like I was like so honored to have an app on Google Play, and like I was just so happy, bro. I was so happy. And ever since I started liking music, I was a huge fan of Post Malone. Pretty much, I've always had a dream to get his Ford Explorer in real life. His 1992 Ford Explorer in real life. I just wanted to recreate his Ford Explorer at West Coast Customs. That's a mechanic somewhere. They like do all the like body part, not body parts. They'll pretty much make your car look fine as hell, bro. Like, they'll pimp your car out, bro. And so, pretty much, I wanted to get, like, a whole recreation of Post Malone's Ford Explorer to drive around in real life. And I'm like, bro, that would be cool. And then my fan base, I mean, my fan, like, my love for Post Malone's music has pretty much been growing ever since I said that. Pretty much, I literally, download Twitch, and I'm like, does Post Malone ever gonna stream again on Twitch? Next thing you know, he's streaming on July 18th. I joined his stream, and at exactly 1 hour, 31 seconds in his stream, he actually sees a comment I posted, like a super, super, super nice comment, like telling me how much I really am a fan of his music and stuff. And next thing you know, he sees it, he reads it out loud. Wait, no, he didn't read it out loud. He actually just read it to himself. And pretty much, he looked at it and he said, "Thank you so much, OG Post Malone fan," which was my Twitch username at the time, because I am actually a OG Post Malone fan. Like, I know all of his old tracks, like Circles, all the way down to Candy Paint, 92 Explorer, more and more. Well, he sees it, and I said, like some really nice messages, and at the end I put "Sincerely Python." Well, he said, "Thank you very much, OG Post Malone fan. You're so sweet, Python." That absolutely made my day, bro. This is what you would see the whole day. I was smiling, bro. I was smiling the whole entire day. I could never be happier than ever. You're telling me my childhood, like, dream to even talk to her, just see in person, or even like just like say hey to you, like pretty much, he actually sees my comment and it absolutely makes my day and responds to it. My absolute childhood legend, bro. Like, he was a legend to me, bro. He actually responds to it, and like, I am so happy at that point. Like, it was like 2 in the morning or so, and I was just like, oh my god, I was trying not to wake people up. Well, like, the legit Post Malone actually saw my shit. And next thing you know, I'm telling my grandma, I'm telling literally everybody in my family, and they didn't believe it. And I was like, well, I did, and I showed them it, and they literally believed it after that. And yeah, I had the legit Post Malone actually read a comment of mine. And I've loved music so much ever since then. And today, in 2023, I decided to start a whole nother YouTube channel, which will be dedicated to promote music. I'll probably upload some music videos for y'all from other people, and then add their Spotify links in the description, all those socials and stuff. I'll do all that shit. Like, I'll probably, like, just pretty much share out their music video and get other people to watch it. And then maybe we can have, like, a better fan base for them. And hopefully, my channel can actually get some views or at least some subscribers. Because I would love to have, like, some people, like, actively on my channel. Like, just, like, dedicated into, like, finding good music and shit. And I can, like, pretty much use that to my advantage. And to the rapper's advantage, to, like, usually get a lot of views on my channel, and then I can share their music. Next thing you know, their music gets hundreds and hundreds of views, all because of me. Boom! And I'm like, remember me when you get famous. And guess what? Most of them will. And pretty much, I'm gonna cut this video short here. Hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Sorry to make it so long. But if y'all reached to the end, I really appreciate you. God bless you. And stay safe. Peace out.